A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant shift in media relations, the White House has announced plans to take control of which news outlets will have access to President Donald Trump, effectively stripping the long-established power from the White House Correspondents Association, WHCA. This move, revealed by Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt during a news briefing on Tuesday, marks a departure from a system that has been in place for over a century. The WHCA has historically managed the rotation of reporters in the presidential press pool, which allows select journalists to cover presidential events and share their reports with other media outlets. Leavitt stated that the White House will now determine who participates in this press pool, stating, "The White House press team in this administration will determine who gets to enjoy the very privileged and limited access in spaces such as Air Force One and the Oval Office." She emphasized that while legacy media outlets will still have a place in the pool, new media platforms, including streaming services and podcasts, will also be welcome to participate. This decision has raised eyebrows and concerns among journalists and press advocates, who argue that it undermines the independence of the press. The WHCA reacted swiftly to the announcement, expressing dismay at what they view as an attempt to control the narrative by selecting journalists who may be more favorable to the administration. In a statement, the association claimed that the decision tears at the independence of a free press, a sentiment echoed by Fox News reporter Jackie Heinrich, a WHCA board member, who stated that the move does not give power back to the people. It gives power to the White House. The press pool system has been crucial for ensuring consistent coverage of the president, with reporters on duty every day of the week, including weekends and holidays. The WHCA has maintained that this arrangement benefits both the president, who can disseminate news quickly, and the broader media landscape, which relies on pool reports for timely information. The announcement comes amid ongoing tensions between the Trump administration and various media entities, particularly following a recent incident where the Associated Press, AP, was barred from presidential events. This ban stemmed from a dispute over the AP's refusal to refer to the Gulf of Mexico as the Gulf of America, a name change instituted by President Trump through an executive order. The AP contends that this ban is retaliatory and infringes upon First Amendment rights. Leavitt's announcement has sparked a broader conversation about media access and the role of journalists in covering the presidency. For decades, a group of DC-based journalists, the White House Correspondents Association, has long dictated which journalists get to ask questions of the President of the United States in these most intimate spaces. Not anymore, Leavitt asserted, indicating a shift towards a more controlled media environment. President Trump himself weighed in on the changes, stating, "We're going to be calling those shots," when asked about the announcement in the Oval Office. This assertion underscores the administration's intent to reshape the relationship between the White House and the press, potentially favoring outlets that align more closely with its narrative. The WHCA, founded in 1914, has long been a guardian of press freedom, advocating for fair access and professional standards in the coverage of the presidency. The association's president, Eugene Daniels, criticized the White House's decision, warning that it suggests the government will choose which journalists are permitted to cover the president. "In a free country, leaders must not be able to choose their own press corps," he stated. As the media landscape continues to evolve, the implications of this decision remain to be seen. With the introduction of new media outlets into the press pool, there are concerns about the potential for biased reporting and the erosion of journalistic standards. Critics argue that the White House's control over press access could lead to a less informed public and a diminished ability to hold leaders accountable. The Associated Press's ongoing legal battle for reinstated access to presidential events adds another layer of complexity to this situation. A federal judge recently denied the AP's request for immediate restoration of its access, with a hearing scheduled for later this month. The outcome of this case could set a precedent for how media access is managed in the future. In conclusion, the White House's decision to take control of press access marks a pivotal moment in the relationship between the media and the presidency. As the administration seeks to redefine who gets to cover presidential events, the implications for press freedom and the public's right to information will be closely scrutinized. With the WHCA and other media organizations voicing their concerns, the discourse surrounding this issue is likely to intensify in the coming weeks. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.